Hey friends, coming at you with a quick crafting video today. I say quick, it's actually like almost 20 minutes long, but whatever. So I am trying to needle felt a poppy for Casper. This was filmed the day before Remembrance Day, so November the 10th, and it had been eons since I had needle felted anything. And not that I was particularly good at it to begin with. I tried needle felting before I even got pregnant with Casper, so this was like while I was off when my pacemaker went in back in like 2016. And then it sat around in the crafting closet for a very long time. So I thought, what the heck? I've got the time now because I'm off of work. So I sat and listened to some YouTube videos and looked up pictures of poppies and just tried to kind of wing it. And it was a lot bigger than I anticipated or intended it to be. But, he was actually really happy with it, and we pinned it to his shirt for school. So it was a fun craft and a nice way to get the creative energy going without having to do too much work. After my needle felting craft was complete, I took some time to just tidy up the play zone in the family room and probably spent a little bit too much time trying to put the train table back together. And in the end, I just gave up because I did not remember how the pieces were supposed to go. Went for a short walk to my neighbor's house to pick up some boots she was selling on Facebook Marketplace because the ones we had for Felix this winter were one size too big and they just keep falling off. So given how clumsy he is, we figured may as well get him some size 6 boots, and she just happened to be selling size 6 good quality winter boots for a really good price. So I went and picked those up and then came back and decided it was probably time to cut out a ton of fabric. I have lots of fabric that I want to use up and try and pare down my fabric cupboard quite a bit so that, when I have an idea that I want to make something, I'm not like, struggling to figure out which fabric would be best, that sort of thing. And also when they decide to start making the fabric subscription boxes again, if I get one, I won't be completely inundated with fabric with no place to store it. So I'm cutting out a bunch of projects. I like to take some time when I feel up to it to cut out as many projects as I can, even if it doesn't mean, or rather, even if it means I'm not getting around to sewing it that same day. At least that way when I get the urge to sew, or I have the time and the energy to sew, I don't have to waste time cutting out things. I just have a ton of projects ready to go. I can go downstairs and pick one and start sewing it, and it makes me feel a little bit more accomplished because I get to make something in less time than it normally would take because I don't have to cut out the fabric. The fabric I'm cutting out here is going to be for another nursing hoodie. It is the Aspen Pullover by RAD Patterns. So it's the one I'm actually wearing in this video as I cut this fabric out, and it's so ridiculously comfortable. So I decided I'm going to take some of the fabric that I have enough of, and I found two coordinating pieces. So same like a solid and a floral. I'm going to do the exact same style with the cowl neck, the pocket, and the nursing access in the front. I'm definitely going to film that one, so if you're interested in seeing how that sweater goes together, just hit that subscribe button and keep your eyes peeled because it'll be coming up soon. I'm bringing all of my projects that I've cut out over to the table. So there's 5 different projects here. And because I don't have like a cubby to store them in or anything right now, I've just made little labels to go in between each project, and I'm piling them up to take down to my sewing crafting zone. That way, even if I don't get to it for a little while, I still know which pattern it is. And now we're downstairs. I'm working on the 25K Bralette from RAD Patterns. So it was, it's a free pattern. If you join their Facebook group, you can get the code to use on the website to make it free. And it's just like a little bralette, so not like a ton of support. I mean, depending on the type of fabric that you use, but I think it's going to be really handy for nursing. Okay friends, I am putting together a little bralette just out of some nice stretchy soft material, some leftovers of the joggers I made not too long ago. So I'm hoping it'll be really good for nursing, that it's stretchy and I can just like pull it down. So I'm going to try and do the burrito roll method. I've done it a few times before, and once you wrap your head around it, it's not so bad, but you know, it's a little confusing. So I have to put this and this right sides together, I think. Yeah, so, and then I think I need to like stitch around the neck. I think that's what it's telling me to do. So I'm going to try and just lay these right sides together this way, and then just match up my seams at the shoulders. Then we'll just zip around, and then we'll see what it says to do next. So now it just says to turn everything right side out. And then you can top stitch it if you want. I don't want to, because I am lazy. Also, I'm pressed for time, as per usual, because I spent so much time cutting out patterns this morning, or cutting out fabric. There we go. Okay, right sides are together. Sorry, wrong sides are together, right sides are facing out, and we ain't going top stitch yet. All right, now I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to like roll it. Very tightly roll. And then I think you do like that. Yeah, just like that. And then we're gonna clip. And we're gonna sew kind of like here, all the way along this seam. And I think you do the sides. Oh no, it says to just this part, just the curve. So I'll just kind of clip this so it's at least together and out of the way. But you're just gonna sew the curve, and then you have to make sure that you're really careful not to like catch any of the like inside. So you just want this piece and this piece together. So I have done both side seams with the burrito roll method, and now it's the instructions are saying to put the side seams together. So I'm pretty sure they mean like this. If I can grab it, come on now. And then I'm just gonna clip it and sew it. So the only seam that's going to be visible on the inside is the seam where the band attaches to the like the chest. I don't anticipate this is going to give a ton of support. I'm kind of tempted to put some elastic in the band to keep it snug, because I don't want it like riding up, but we'll see. We'll see how much time I have, because I have to leave soon. Now I just need to do the band, I think. And that's it. And that's all she wrote. So I do think I'm gonna put some elastic in there just because this fabric's like super stretchy. So I want it to have a little bit of help from elastic to recover, to keep it snug. So I have quartered off the top and the band. I had tried to stitch the elastic closed and thread it in here, but I think what I'm gonna do is leave an opening, thread it through, and then finish serging it, just because the elastic is significantly longer than the band. So I don't know if it's entirely necessary, but you know what? It's the first time I'm making it, so we're just gonna run with it. All right, my video is still processing. I don't know why it's taking so freaking long, but it is. So I'm just gonna put a safety pin on here, find my opening, just get this organized first. And I need to thread it not between the layers, but into the band. And also have to make sure it doesn't get twisted. It should be long enough that I don't have to worry about it like escaping, because the elastic is longer than the band. Just threading it through, just threading it through. Waiting for my video to finish processing. Literally, it's been at 99% for I don't know how long. Am I getting there? I'm getting there. Then we'll just have to untwist it. So close. There you are, safety pin.